So the race about to begin. Like we split two for the final time today. About to get ready to roll. We will get underway, which is what happens exactly now. Joshua leading them away from Matthew Clark. Connor Fallon from third on the grid, trying to get alongside Matthew Clark into turn two, but not able to do so. Then is Matthias Maddox. You can see move going on for Phil Beckett actually. There's going for P5, and I think he's done it. There we go. Brilliant start from Phil Beckett to get past Alan Litchfield and Elliot Hill there. So Beckett all of a sudden back in play and looking very competitive. He knows this place so well as we go side by side for the lead. Josh Wynn under attack from Matthew Clark and Connor Fallon, trying to go around the outside of Matthias Maddox. Maddox turns in from the outside into turn 7 as they go through Lucy's Valley. Elliot Hill trying to go up the inside of Litchfield for P6 and does so at the Dunlop hairpin. Into turn 1 they go. Josh Wynn leading. Matthias Maddox sives his way past Matthew Clark to take P2, and now Phil Beckett is going for Clark as well. Phil Beckett is on the podium in this final race of the day. Three Sisters rejoice. Phil is back and well in play here. Could he even fight for the win here? Oh, that would be so frustrating for Josh Wynn, but brilliant for Phil Beckett then. Matthew Clark defending now from Elliot Hill all the way down the Comrade straight. Matthias Maddox as well. Let's not forget about him in P2, closing on the back of Josh Wynn. Reese Atkins Bond, he's doing a bit of defense. And Connor Fallon all over the show. And then I feel Beckett made a little error as well, but Connor Fallon drops behind Reese Atkins Bond. So that has put him down just outside the top into 10th, I believe. Oh, look at Matthias Maddox tucked in right behind Josh Wynn as they go through turn number 1. Phil Beckett is continuing in third. Then it is Elliot Hill, Matthew Clark, Alan Litchfield, Reese Atkins Bond in P7. It is Gemma Hunter in 8th, Connor Fallon down to 9th, William Knowles in 10th, Eros Chen in 11th, and Junaid Jones in 12th. Matthias Maddox with the fastest lap of the race so far, 50.9. And he's right behind Josh Wynn, pulling to the outside. Has he got the run here? Going to turn in from the outside. This could be tight. Josh will try and defend this. What? Forces him almost wide onto the curb there. That was tough but fair from Josh. And Josh Wynn maintains the lead then going into Dunlop hairpin as Matthias Maddox trying to find a way through. Phil Beckett is not far behind and he's dragging Elliot Hill with him. Hill now sets the fastest lap, 50.914. So as Junaid Jones is kind of sliding at the rear as he chases Chen for P11. But into Luna Bend come the leaders. And there we go, the move's been made. It is now Maddox ahead of Josh Wynn as, is that Litchfield that's gone wide at the Luna Bend onto the grass. And he's going to emerge just alongside Connor Fallon. Josh Wynn has lost another position, this time to Phil Beckett. It is all starting to go away from Josh here. And Matthias Maddox could be in danger of running away with this one, but now Josh Wynn looks to the inside. He's not far alongside enough to challenge Phil Beckett for the lead here. And now Elliot Hill is coming for Josh Wynn. Josh holding on into the first two corners. And the top 5 still relatively close together. Matthew Clark has closed back in a little bit. Through Luna Bend again, they go. Matthias Maddox with a good half second over Phil Beckett, who's got Josh Wynn breathing down his neck. Then it's Elliot Hill, then Matthew Clark, then a gap about a second to Reese Atkins Bond, who's got William Knowles all over the back of him. Knowles going for the move at the end of the Comrade straight. Up the inside goes Knowles and into P6 there. Don't forget as well Gemma Hunter trailing the both of them, giving them something to think about. Over the line come our leaders then. Maddox, Beckett, Wynn, Keel, Clark, then Knowles, Atkins Bond, Hunter, Litchfield and Fallon. So looks like Alan Litchfield has held off Connor Fallon and they both made big mistakes. Josh Wynn is really close to the back of Phil Beckett. I think Josh is going to work with Phil to try and catch up to Maddox here. 7 minutes left to go in the race. Oh, here we go. Beckett's going for the lead here. Phil Beckett up the inside into turn 6. And for the first time today, Phil Beckett leads on his comeback. But it's not done yet. Maddox is still all over the rear bumper here and trying to make a move into the Dunlop hairpin. But Phil Beckett is going to lead at the end of this lap here. And that is a real feel-good story for Phil. It is allowing, of course, our top 4 to slightly break away from Matthew Clark as Janae Jones goes around the outside of Chen for P11 into Luna Bend again. Go the leaders. Beckett holding off Maddox and Wynn. Elliott Hill not really close enough just yet to start getting involved in the slipstreaming action. It now feels like a bit of a stalemate between our top 4 here. Phil Beckett definitely seems to be on fire in this particular race. Car number 11 working well, goes a bit wide at the final corner. Maddox retakes the lead. 1 lapse in concentration, and Phil Beckett has let both Maddox, Wynn and Hill through. Can he get back out in front of Hill up the inside into turn 2? There's just enough space left by Josh Wynn. They're still side by side as they go through Richardson's and into Luna Bend. It's going to be Beckett up the inside of Hill. There we go, having to get his claws out there to keep Hill at bay. Heel and toe between Hill and Beckett there. And now Matthew Clark will take advantage. He'll capitalise following Phil Beckett to get alongside Elliott Hill. There's the fight for 4th position. Matthew Clark makes his move and gets into P4 there. Meanwhile, William Knowles fending off Reese Atkins Bond, Hunter and Litchfield. 5 minutes to go now. Phil Beckett has got to get his head down. Elliott Hill back up the inside at Matthew Clark into turn 1 to retake 4th position. Matthew Clark doesn't look like he's done with Hill just yet though. But Phil Beckett, ideally he would love to at least finish on the podium, but there's still a chance he could win this one. Josh Wynn with the fastest lap so far, 50.5. He's got the pace to challenge Maddox. Again, Matthew Clark gets up the inside of Elliott Hill, and it looks like Reese Atkins Bond is going up the inside of turn 6 on William Knowles. So they change positions at the end of the Conroe Straight, and Reese Atkins Bond raises his hand furiously as if to say to William Knowles, let's catch up to Hill and Clark in front of us. No! William Knowles is going up the inside again at the final corner, and Reese Atkins Bond is getting really heated here. Gemma Hunter goes up the inside of Reese Atkins Bond and relieves him of that 7th position. And Reese Atkins Bond is furious. Litchfield now getting in on the action, and Atkins Bond loses another position. But look at our leaders. So Josh Wynn now being closed in a bit by Phil Beckett here, as it's still Maddox leading here. Matthias Maddox looking for that first win. Josh Wynn side by side. Phil Beckett's trying to go around the outside at turn 7. He'll have the inside for Dunlop, and that was very well judged by Phil Beckett. Then he's back into 2nd position again. Josh Wynn tries to get the inside, raises his hand. Phil Beckett shakes his head. 3.5 minutes to go, and you can tell here Josh Wynn has tried playing patiently. Elliott Hill tries to dive up the inside to turn 2, but the kart does not stick, and Matthew Clark immediately slips back through. So now the question is, can Phil Beckett catch and pass Matthias Maddox in the final 3 minutes of this one? It's a tall order, but if anybody can do it, it's the home hero. As you can see behind Matthew Clark, fending off Elliott Hill, holding on to P4, William Knowles fending off Gemma Hunter, Litchfield and Reese Atkins Bond, and then there's Connor Fallon riding all over the curbs in the background. Here we go then. 2.5 minutes to go. Josh Wynn is all over the back of Phil Beckett here. Will Josh play nice, or will it start getting messy between him and Phil Beckett here? Only time will tell. Josh Wynn still with the fastest lap to his name. Was 2/10 quicker than both Maddox and Beckett last lap around. But he can use Beckett to catch up, but he's only got 2 minutes left. There we go, Beckett down the current one straight. He's now right behind Matthias Maddox. So if any of our top 3 win, it'll be their first win of the season. Matthew Clark, still just about staying ahead of Elliot Heel. Heel up the inside into Dunlop and relieves Matthew Clark of 4th position. But our top 3 closing in with 1:40 left on the clock. William Knowles still defending 6th like his life depends on it. You can see Gemma Hunter fending off Litchfield and Atkins Bond. All 4 of them in a line. And a great fight for 6th position. There we go. Up the inside of Litchfield goes Atkins Bond. Heel though will be hoping in the final minute, 18 seconds of this race that he can get into the lead fight, but it is a tall order. Here we go, Beckett going for the lead side by side. Not quite able to pass Matthias Maddox, and that will be music to the eyes and ears of Josh Wynn, who's back in play once again. Phil Beckett's move didn't quite work out there, and he's running out of time to make this move. We're getting close to the final lap here. Over the line they come. Josh Wynn is going to the inside of Phil Beckett into turn 1, not close enough to make that move. Still William Knowles defending from the fierce train of Gemma Hunter, Reese Bond and Litchfield, but he's compromises of his exit. Through Luna Bend for the final time comes Matthias Maddox, Phil Beckett and Josh Wynn in that order. Now surely, if Phil Beckett's got anything left in that car, now's the time to use exactly as low as he can. He's got a great run. He's going to try and get to the outside. He's not really alongside Matthias Maddox then. So just a few corners left to go then. Phil Beckett is close enough. Is he going to risk it? Surely he'll go for it. The inside beckons, but no, he tucks it behind. And to the line for the first time. Matthias Maddox is going to be a winner in the Elite Karting Series. He shakes his fist in jubilation. Phil Beckett celebrates 2nd position, and Josh Wynn will be a little bit disappointed with 3rd, but it's still been some good. Big tangle over the line. That's Gemma Hunter in the wall and Litchfield as well. So it looked like behind so Gemma Hunter was 6th ahead of William Knowles, but didn't quite make the corner afterwards. And then Rizak and Bond was able to make it through, but Litchfield got tangled up. So that's going to be controversial. It looks like Gemma Hunter is okay. Behind Litchfield, we have Connor Fallon in 10th, Junaid Jones 11th, and Eros Chen in 12th.
Yeah, I very sillily, I saw the checkered across the way. I was like, I've left too much of a gap. I'm nowhere near close enough to anything.
I thought you were going to die with that.
Well, no, because I'm a clean driver, and so are you. How was everyone around you, though?
Yeah. I don't know what you said. What did you say?
You're a clean driver.
Yeah.
So how was it around you? Was it?
The whole day first race was brilliant. I spent quite a bit of it at the front, and then got gobbled up.
You spent the majority of it at the front.
Yeah.
You held your own.
So that was then a good fight for the last few laps. Second race, kart wasn't up to fastest, and then I got stuck in a bit of a battle, and we couldn't quite push up to you guys at the front. And then the last race, what happened? We just sort of lost you, and then I had a bit of a battle with Matthew Clark just to get back ahead of him. So and we tried to work together.
He started P2, right?
He started P2, and I sort of got shoved out at the start because I think someone made a dive, maybe Phil Beckett. Sort of got a bit hung out to dry. So I was basically working with Matt to try and get up to the top 3. And then he was making a few mistakes here and there, so I knew I had to be in front and then see if I could get him to push me. But I dropped him, so I sort of bit on my own, no man's land.
I mean, that's nothing to scoff at. Getting past Matthew Clark, he's a top driver, so yeah, fair play.
I'll take that. I'll take the day. 3rd and 2/4, I think. So
that's pretty decent. That's
pretty all right.
Does that no? It averages, what would it be? It'd be 8. You do computer science. What is it? 3. What was it? 4. Averages. Oh, 5th. I was about to say averages a podium, but it doesn't, does it? And 5th's all right. Yeah. Top 5. Yeah. Well, hope you have a good rest of your evening. Get some good food in you. Yeah. It's usually a Mackey's trip on the way home with these.
Yes, that's what is planned. Yeah.
Well, exactly enjoy.
Yeah.